Well, hey everybody, you ever given a thought of owning a drone, flying a drone, maybe using a drone on your own YouTube videos, or even going all the way and getting your commercial ticket and getting paid to fly a drone? Well, if you've given any of that a thought, watch this video. Well, hey guys, Jeff here with Project Next One, and welcome back to the channel, and thanks for tuning in. I've got a really cool thing to do today, something a little bit different, but before I get started with that, I'd like to say if you are new to the channel, if this is your first time checking in, welcome. Appreciate so much you guys stopping by, and I'd love to let me tell you real quick about what my channel is all about. It's all about knocking out projects one at a time. I always learn something every time, no matter what kind of project it is I'm tackling, and I always try to share that information with you. So guys, I hope that you will consider hitting that subscribe and just come on and be a part of the journey with Project Next One. Now today, again, I normally am knocking out a project. Today is a little different, and I don't have a project for you. I've got something totally different I want to share. One of the biggest requests I've been getting from lots of different people is they see that I do work with a drone, and they're going, hey man, throw some drone information in your videos. And so today is going to be all about just sharing kind of an intro to the drone that I use, how I use it, how I use it in my videos, and then maybe even have a discussion toward the end of all the possibilities of what you can do. Because actually for me, as I get closer and closer to retirement, that is something I definitely want to look into doing, and that is doing some drone work part-time. So we'll talk about that more to the end, so stay tuned for the end of that, and that's all about what they call Part 107, which is becoming a commercial certified drone pilot. Again, we'll get to that to the end. Stay to the end for that. So for right now, guys, let's get busy, and we'll go over the basics, and we'll get my drone up, and we'll get some flights in. So guys, today I just thought I would get into some of the basics, just some of the introductory type stuff. And if you guys like this video, let me know in the comment section, and I'll do more videos on these, and we'll go to some more of the advanced features that the drone can do. Now for me, I fly the Mavic Pro 2 by DJI, and I'll just go over the basics of what comes with the system, unpacking, getting it set up, getting it flight ready, and we'll do just a short flight. All right, for me, I went ahead and got the travel case. You can get a combo kit, and I went ahead and did that just because this thing is fairly sturdy, and it really protects the unit. And it's all custom made for it to set in it. So anyway, when you get this, it comes like this. Comes with your chargers, comes with the battery holders. The combo kit that I got had 2 batteries. I've actually got the second one inside charging now. Comes with the transmitter and the drone itself. So I'm going to slide this over a little bit, and then we'll just start taking it out. Now when the drone comes, it will not have the propellers on it. They're with it, and there's instructions. It's real easy. It's just a half turn to push these down and lock on, and it'll tell you which ones 2 of them turn one way, the other 2 turn the other way when it rotates, and so it'll tell you exactly what to do. All right, also comes with a cover for the camera, and this is real easy. It just pops right out and slides off, and you just throw it in the case. And then when you're ready to unravel this, the first things you do is you swing the 2 booms forward first. So this one comes out like this, and this one comes out like this. Then you roll it over, and then this one does like this and like this, like so. One thing I'll show you while I got it upside down is on this side here, this is where your SD card plugs in. This thing has internal memory, but it's not a lot, so you definitely want to invest in an SD card, and I'll show you. It's pretty standard. You just pop this out and you go into an adapter and you upload your video straight into your laptop. Works great. Love the way that does. So anyway, now once you do this, then you're going to want to double check, or not double check, but unfold your propellers. And the whole time you are getting ready to fly, to get a flight in, you just overall inspecting, making sure nothing's loose, make sure your propellers are in good shape, make sure everything's on tight, and you just kind of all the time you're working to get ready. you are just inspecting and checking it out. Okay, the next thing you want to do is install your battery. The one thing I love about these batteries, they're very simple, but this cool part is if you want to check your battery charge, you just hit it, and right now it's showing all green, the 4 segments lit, so this battery is fully charged and ready to go. This one you cannot put it in backwards the way they've got it slotted. It goes down. It will only go in one way. You push it down and click it into place, and now that's ready to go. Okay, moving on now to the transmitter. Transmitter is really nice. It's a little small compact package. You can pay extra money and you can buy a self-contained unit that has the monitor on it, so you don't have to tag into your iPhone. That's up to you. I don't mind using my phone with this. It's pretty cool the way they link it together. So a couple of things. Now I did charge this last night. The way you charge this is this cable right here unplugs on the left hand side, and on the charger that comes with it, there's a plug, and you just plug it right in and it'll top it off. And how you know how much battery life you got is you just hit this one time and it comes up, and I'm at 89%. So I've got plenty of battery for the short flight that I'll be doing with the transmitter. Transmitter lasts way longer than your batteries do on your drone, so I'm in good shape there. Your antennas pop up, and then these unfold, and this is what plugs into your phone. Now with your phone, you need to go ahead and go online with DJI and download their app. This is what it looks like, and you just plug into the bottom just like you were charging. This right here is probably what frustrates a little bit of a few of the people. If you hear some of the negative comments, they don't like having to go through, plugging all this in and stuff. So for me, I don't mind, and it's not that big of a deal. All right, so once you get all of this centered up, now you are ready to turn on. The way you turn these on is you let's see here. Here we go. Accidentally hit the button with my finger on the touch screen. All right, so the way you turn on is like to do the transmitter first. So you hold it, you go on and off once, and then you push down a second time and hold it in. So you do once, and then you do second time, and you hold it down, and you see it comes up and it's saying connecting. And once you see that, you can let off. And then you do the exact same thing with the drone. You push down once, and then you push down and hold, and you can see it comes up. And then the last thing we're going to want to do is, once it's connected, it gives the message here to go fly, and we're going to ignore the updates there. This thing always monitors, and if it has an update, it'll tell you, and so you can upload it. We'll go into uploading stuff like that now. For now, I'm totally okay to fly without, and so I can just ignore that message, and now I can hit go fly. And so now we are fully linked in. A lot of times it'll come up and it'll say it would like you to calibrate your compass.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
And also, you just heard that message about we're in GPS mode. As best I can remember, this unit is at a minimum always talking to about 12 satellites. So what it wants to update to calibrate the compass is it wants to make sure that if it's pointing east, it's calibrated, it knows it's pointing east, and it has a good calibration for the heading that it's on. So in order to do this, I will need to change up the camera angle, and I'll do that here in a second, and we'll go in and start that procedure. Once we finish calibrating, then we are all good to go fly. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the calibrate. For start calibrate the compass, it's going to come up and tell me what to do on the menu. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it wants me to hold it up and spin a 360. So I'm going to grab it, and all I'm going to do is just spin a 360 around, and then the next thing it tells me to do is hold it up vertically or horizontally, basically turn it on its side, and then we're going to repeat. And once I do all that, it gives me a check that the compass has been updated. And the main thing the compass is doing is, once it calibrates, it knows where true north is, and it knows if you fly it out at a heading of 270 degrees on a magnetic compass, it knows that that's actually correct and it's 270. All right, so now we are ready to take off. So let's see if we can get this thing airborne.
Take off.
All right, some of the things I want to show you is how stable of a platform this is and how easy it is to fly, as you can see. And let's see if I can angle this up to where we can see a little bit of both. Okay, so you can see it's just sitting there hovering. It is just such a stable platform, and to do any function with it, it's just gentle, easy inputs. For example, if I want to rotate the nose around, it's with the left stick, and I just do an easy push and hold it steady, and it'll orbit to the right. And if you hear the beeping, that's just the onboard sensors that's telling, it's beeping at me, telling me I'm close to an obstacle, and the obstacle I'm too close to right now is myself. So when it shows the back end to me, that's where a lot of the sensors are, and boom, it starts shouting out, hey, I'm too close to you. All right, and then the other stick, if you want to go forward, you just ease it up, and you can see how nice and steady it flies. It is so smooth and so easy. You know, as I'm backing up, when it gets close enough to me, it'll stop all on its own. See how it stopped? It did that, I did not. All right, and then let me go a little bit out here. All right, and then also you can go to the right, and then you can bring it back over to the left. Just gentle, easy stick inputs. Everything's just very nice and smooth. And then one other function I didn't show, let me go away from me just a little bit, is the other stick. Besides orbiting left and right, you can increase altitude, and that's just by going up, pushing up, and coming back down. So again, I'm just going over the basic inputs. Again, this is just a very basic intro type video, just to show you guys how smooth and how easy the Mavic 2 is to fly. And let me bring it back in here, and then we'll set it down and land. Let's see, you guys should be able to see it there. And all you do to land is just hold down full, and you can see it does it all on its own, and then it shuts off. So guys, I hope y'all have enjoyed just a little basic intro for flying a drone. They can be a lot of fun, but I like to just share a little information about my experiences. So I come from flying giant scale aircraft, which are like almost half as big as the real ones. The challenges of flight, the challenges of learning aerobatic maneuvers with the 3D airplanes that we flew, that was awesome. If you compare that to flying a drone, if you want to go to a drone just for flying fun, I can tell you, you will be bored very quickly, and a drone is just not your cup of tea as far as flying. What makes drones so awesome is it literally is just a work platform, and it is just a way to carry a camera up to altitude and get those really cool angles, those views that you can't get on the ground, on a ladder, or even on a scaffold. And you can put it about anywhere you want to get, and that's the cool part. So I would say, if you are a photographer or videographer and you want to add another element to what you're doing, then getting a drone, I would highly recommend, absolutely. And you guys saw the basics on how steady the platform is. It's very easy to learn. I did not show you guys, but I will in a future video if you guys want to see more. This has an emergency home, and I mean, if you get in trouble, can't figure out anything to do, there's one button on the transmitter to hit, and the drone will come home and land all by itself, and you don't have to do anything. So if you get all discombobulated, confused, you don't know which way what you need to do to bring it back home, you just hit this one button. That's how awesome it is. So to learn on something like this, absolutely, just go very slow, take it easy. If you are already a flyer and you're wanting to fly a drone for the fun of it, this type of flying is not your cup of tea. Maybe the racing and indoor running through the obstacles and stuff, that would be fun, maybe so, but that's not my cup of tea, and so I'm not into that. So for me, I love trying to get those really cool shots, to just do some really nice level work for adding to my YouTube channel. So one more thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is if you are interested and you want to take it to the next level, you can become a certified drone pilot, which is what the FAA refers to as Part 107, and that is when you actually can get paid to do drone work. And there's all kinds of places. All you got to do is Google Part 107, and you can see all kinds of different groups that can help teach you to get you through the written course, and you'll be on your way. It's just a matter of studying and getting ready and taking a test at an FAA designated examining area. Those are easy to find as well, and you can be on your way with that too. Now for me, as I get closer to retirement, that is something I would definitely like to look into to do on a part-time gig. And there are some companies local around to do it, and there's so many different things you can do. You can do real estate work, you can do roof inspections. If you've got the right sensors on your drone, you can even do heat dissipation, like showing where heat or cold is escaping out of houses through infrared. So all kinds of cool stuff. Literally the sky is the limit. So anyway, guys, I hope y'all have enjoyed this. I'm going to show you a little bit of fun that I had while I had the drone up. Just some cool little videos I'm going to tack on the end of putting the drone in some tight spaces and cruising through, and then some nice fade outs to way away. As you go out, you go up, and those are really cool views, and I'll add those to the end. So guys, be sure to check those out. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure to hang on here to the end and watch the last drone reveal videos. And guys, I will talk to you soon. Thanks so much for watching.